Wow. Yehuvi, Jose, 4 Hour Life. God is great. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My nephew says that too. He's like, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. A lot of rippers coming out today. A lot of rips to rip and a lot of drips to dip and dip and dip and rip and dip. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Grab a drink. Hey, grab a drink. Got a Christmas ale here. Got a Christmas ale. Got a new tracksuit. Is this teal? Sorry, that was unfortunate. I didn't plan it like that. So sorry. How it look, BabaJi, do like this, BabaJi. What kind of BabaJi do like this? Didn't plan it like that. On the road, ripping and dipping. Got a new headset mic. Tell me if the sound is okay. Because I can hear the sound through here. This, but are you getting the sound through here? Going in? Going in? Going in? Let me flip the screen. This is weird. Why is it? Oh, there we go. There's people coming in. Wow, there's always people that'll just, like, y'all are just here for the community, for the congregation. We can always get like 30 people. That's actually huge. That's the start of a movement. Well, I think that's the start of a movement. That's the start of a nice congregation. That's what I'd say. That's why Ganesh is here, blessing us. Got some awards up there. Hold on, let me grab these awards. Can y'all hear me? Hold up. Sound is clear. Sick. So many rips this week. Yes, of course. Pa. That's what we do, baby. Adam Churchman. Churchman. Woo! Churchman. Audio is fine for real? Okay. Don't be nice. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let me know. Adam Churchman. I own a cannabis retail store in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Adam, we must look at your website here on the show. Wow, we got a real life cannabis entrepreneur right here in the Churchman. What a good name, dude. Because that weed is a type of church, isn't it? You know, this Christ consciousness is like a philosophy. Oh, man, I'm doing too much meditation now. But it was ripping with my cousin, so I'll do it. This Christ consciousness philosophy, basically what they teach, it's exactly the same as Buddhism almost. Basically, they say, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And the way to get there is just forgive. How do I get to heaven? Just forgive. It's very powerful teaching. And it's not something that you would even get, like, it's something that if you're not into it, the weed will, the weed is a church. The weed is a church in that sense of loving kindness. Of loving kindness. Hold on, I want to grab that award now that I saw it. 1 sec. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at these awards, dude. If you go to the Patel House always have an award. Patel House always have someone to award. Okay, this is the 2011 Taste of India. Can y'all see that? I'm getting that? Okay, it's 2011. A Taste of India. Okay? Cell family. And then, of course, we got Reading Takes You Places, first grade. Look at that. Look at that. They got a book and they got a magic lamp. And God is great. And God is great. Grab something to drink. Get a drink. You want a drink? Hey, help yourself. Help yourselves. Get a drink. It's Saturday. Smoke a joint. Grab a drink. If you're in Saskatchewan, go down over to Mr. Churchman's. Get your own church. Get some weed. Activate your church inside your mind. That's what the weed does. It activates church in your mind. It gives you a direct connection, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, that Churchman is very fitting for a weed dealer. That's very smart. I like it. I like it. India is like that too. India, all the Hindu BabaJis, they're all gangster. They're all like thug. They run the government. They're taking down like they're right now, I think I was watching something where they're taking down their enemies and saying like, we are reducing crime, and they're just like shutting down some like mosque or something. I don't know. I gotta look into it. It looked pretty rough. It looked like it could have been an opposing political party, and they were like, we took down the crime syndicate, and these grown men are on TV after getting the shit kicked out of them. They're on TV with letters saying like, I am so sorry that I committed a crime against India. I love my Hindustan, and I will never do something to hurt India ever again. They're reading it. They're like, they have to read it, but they just got the shit kicked out of them. So yeah, no, hey, listen, churchmen. Sometimes you gotta fight for God. Sometimes you gotta fight for God. Vidit Naik. In New Zealand, it is Sunday morning. This is like Sunday church. I should tune in more. Yes, come on in, Vidit Naik. You know what's funny is like white people, I feel like love hearing the Indian accent, but then Indian people love hearing white people butcher the Indian accent too. I feel like it's almost equal. The amount of silliness that we get out of like white people trying to genuinely learn. They're making an effort to learn our language, and we just rip them. We're just like, oh, you're so white. You're saying it white. Get out of here. And they're like, oh, you're right. And we just rip them. Meanwhile, what's your accent, right? That's always happens like that. That's how the ego works. You point, and there's three pointing at you. But it is one of my favorite things. It's just like Vidit Naik. I know his name is Vidit Naik. Actually, sometimes I don't know how to pronounce Naik. Sometimes I'm like Naik, not Naik. I think it's Naik. Naik. Vidit Naik. But it is silly if like this guy brings over like his white friend and he's like, hi, Mr. Hey, me and Vidit are going to the store, dude. Me and Vidit. They always love that. They're like, no, Vidit. Okay, Vidit, go. You guys go. Edwin Flores, thanks for coming. Yahoo! Thanks for coming. Diligent Dabber, wrenching it up, dude. Spot on, sir. Vidit Naik, bit of a tongue twister. I mean, sometimes it's like such a long name too. I don't know if you're South Indian. Sounds South Indian maybe, but because it could be Vinitya Kumar Subramaniam Swami Hare Krishna Murthy Nayak, and they just cut all that out. That it does happen. Krish Patel, Krish! What's up, dude? How you doing, baby? KP, he was just with me in out here. I'm gonna say it's an undisclosed location. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm at an undisclosed location, but just having a good time. It's Saturday. I'm kicking it. Just so proud of my nieces and my nephews ripping it on the dance floor. My niece is just bong rip and drive. No problem. Bong rip and drive. Like, dude, it's like, bro, pass it. Bong rip, drive, but it's all steady. Don't worry. It's all steady. It's confident, strong, hard gangster rap. Even tonight, I was like, well, let's go dancing. Like, we'll go to a club. We'll go dancing. And she's like, no, we go blackout, dude. We gonna rip. I want to see what you do. We gonna rip. Like, it's like that. So it's like, okay, fine, fair enough. You know, she's a very strong personality. Got a plan. Very strong. Yes, Krish Patel says best time on the dance floor. Honestly, Krish, we got to do a Patel Convention out here. This is ridiculous. We've been talking about it. We got to set up maybe a Facebook group, and we just got to do a Virginia Beach, undisclosed location, Patel conference. It'll change locations all the time. I've heard Virginia Beach is lovely this time of year. It would be nice to see that too. And that's fine. But it would be cool. I do think we could do, you know, and we were already talking about this, Krish, about the Patel Convention. And people are already talking about there's got to be Garba nights. I don't know if y'all know what Garba is. Garba is like the Gujarati, it's a Patel dance. It's not a Patel dance. It's a Gujarati dance. It's like a Gujarati folk dance. And I've been saying on this show for a while, the culture needs dancing. The culture needs dancing. The Westerner won't dance. The white people won't dance sometimes. I have to start the dance floor. I have to raise the energy of the dance floor. Sometimes, and people will pre-drink, go to the bar, get a drink. As they're going in, someone else says, get a drink. Then maybe they'll dance. A lot of people just won't dance. I got to start the dance floors. In Toronto anyway. I don't, maybe out here. Maybe out here. Yeah, no, and Vidit, we were talking about doing like a sick Patel yearly convention and then making sure that you separate people who can smoke weed. Because that is a big issue, man. The parents are still there. You can't. What are you going to do? They can't accept it. You can't. It's like still ratting at 40, at 30. People are like, oh, mommy, daddy, no. Like, just leave it, dude. You're an alcoholic. Some of these guys are alcoholic and like, oh, so drugs? You're doing drugs? Stop. Smoke weed instead of doing, you know what I mean? Beers, but here we are, right? Make sure you grab yourself a drink. Listen, grab yourself a drink. I'm a gracious host. I'm not going to sit here and say, have a drink myself and not say, hey, go grab a drink. Yo, Adam Churchman, though, it is lovely that someone in our congregation sells weed in Saskatchewan. Can you tell us what your website is, Habibi? Reason for me wanting to sell my successful cannabis store is I've been building the company since 2013. My son is now 11 years old and I want to focus on my personal life now that financial life is good. Wow. So not only Adam Churchman, not only you're not just some weed salesman on the street selling weed. No, you have prospered in weed sales. You have been prosperous on the weed sales, and now you sold the company, and now you're out of the game. You're out of the game. That's wild, dude. Congratulations. Your karmas must have been very powerful. That's the only way it can be. Your karmas are too powerful. There's this millionaire Indian businessman who I would, he owned a restaurant. I think he was called the Samosa King because the guy mastered the market and here's the trick. He made the samosas like 20% smaller, but then he started advertising it as like 7 for $1. So it's a little bit of this, a little bit of 7 for $1, and this guy just became the king. He is the rightful Samosa King. And if you go to the back of his shop, my parents owned a catering company in Brampton. I would deliver sweets to them. I'm in the back. This guy has every luxury SUV. He has the Porsche Cayenne SUV. Only SUV. Porsche Cayenne SUV. The Porsche one. Range Rover, he has 2 of the models. He'll get the biggest SUV and then he'll get that in-between SUV. For every brand. Even for GMC. I remember at one point there was like a GMC Yukon, and it was like a GMC Yukon and a GMC, Yellowknife. I don't know, some other model. It's the same car. It's basically what the car that all the rappers roll with. I think it's a GMC Yukon, and then there's like an alternate model. Same thing. Both. Just the different name it was a Yukon and a Denali, I think. I swear to God, it's like this. If you look it up, these two cars, I'm like, it's literally the same though, dude. And he's just, and I'm telling I was telling him to, I'm like, you're prosperous, brother. And he's, what I did, God make it. That's what he always said. God make it. So mild, meek. Took the market, dominates the market. He's the king. He dominates the market, but he dominates with loving kindness. Yeah, that's the trick, right? That's the trick. It's hard to understand it. Will never say an aggressive word in his life. Mild, won't raise his voice. Anything that comes, he goes, yes, it can be done. It's never can-do attitude. Gets it done. He's just a very honorable man. What a great guy. He's a great guy. And then the other thing I tell him is like, he would always say, what I did, God make it. God make it. Sometimes anything good happens, he said, yes, God make it. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's almost felt like, yo, that's our t-shirt. God make it. But it will be M-A-K-K-E-T. That could be a shirt. And then it'll be me doing that. God make it. Yeah, no, he was very inspirational. Never would say a negative word to anyone. Always positive. And then, but then also I was like, I remember one time, but I was like, you know, I was like, oh, so God make it, but like, you need every luxury SUV though? Like, isn't that a little, you know, like, are we being a little greedy here? Like, why don't we donate the money? Like, I didn't say all that, but I was just trying to get to the bottom. Like, what's with the cars though? Like the car, you need every car. You like the cars, right? And even the cars, you know what he said? He goes, for the kids. I don't need. For the kids have to have safety. They watch a TV in the back. They have to watch a TV. Safety first. For the kids. For the kids. He had 19 SUVs, I swear to God. So rich. Big money in weddings. Big money in Indian weddings. He's doing catering. That's the thing. Retail, he had it on point. He's the Samosa king on retail. But it's the catering that's gangbusters money. It's insane money. These brown weddings are like, over there, they're like 100 people at a time. Like, no, sorry, 800 people. Punjabi wedding, 800 people. You have to hire security. My buddy used to do security for Punjabi weddings. He has to stand at the front and make sure fights don't break out. It's so many people. It's gonna be a fight. You never know. It could be a fight. Someone might get a sword from the car. He's ready to go. Yeah, big money though. Big money. If you can navigate that market, big money. Big money in catering. The Patel family is in the catering business, so that's why I know about it. And listen, even out here, Taste of India, 2011, baby. Got it. Nailed it. What is our karmas today, though? Let's take a look. What is our karmas today? V8 turbo luxury. Rip some garba. Krish Patel says, rip some garba right now. Teach him how it's done. Do I do garba right now? I'm trying to learn the dance. We're going to the club tonight. I'm trying to learn the dance that's like it's too close. It's too close. We're doing listen, Krish, we're gonna do it all, dude. We're gonna do garbos down the road. We're gonna do all of them. Right now we got some topics. We gotta do a Pete Davidson update. Actually, Krish gave me the first Pete Davidson one too. But now we got a Pete Davidson update. Someone texted this to me actually. And it came with a video and the website looked nice. So I said, you know what? Let me show it to the community. Let's show it to the culture. Let's show it to the community. Let's do some karmas together here, shall we? Shall we? There it is. Let's see what kind of morality is out here. Excuse me. Wow, reboot your credit card. Damn, Apple's getting into the credit card game. Do you see where my mind goes? This is the mind of a Patel. I say, what's this credit card? Why is Apple getting into the credit card game? Do I need to make an investment? Do I need to sell stocks? That's where my head's going. This is frivolous. Why does everyone care so much that this guy, but it is a big deal, I guess, you know, for the culture, for the community, because it's all this dating politics, even Daily Show, they covered it. It's like they're covering the dating politics of like Kanye's being like abusive in this situation. Pete is technically on the up and up here, people. He's on the up and up here. And as much as we all love Kanye, from what I've seen and from what because we covered this like maybe 2 days ago. Yeah, it's messed up, man. I mean, why do people do this? You break up with someone and then you're just stalking them and all this shit. Just leave it, dude. You're done. You're Kanye. You're Kanye. Let me tell you 2 things that is a most haram. Most haram. The underage, I can't believe how much underage shit. And then I'm out here like seeing family and I can't believe how many people in the family are like, you know, someone did something inappropriate or someone said something inappropriate. I'm like, what the fuck? The Drake one is weird. This one, I'd say this one though, with Kanye, it's like, you broke up. Let's call it a day. Right? You're done. Move it along. And I feel like Pete Davidson, brilliant like marketing that he's doing. I feel like because he's with Kim Kardashian, it's like they're both moving higher to God. Like they're making these power moves while banging each other. Like today I saw a thing saying that Pete Davidson tattooed her name on his chest. That's a powerful move in the community, for the community. It sends a big message in the community. He's like setting himself up as this like worshiping women kind of guy. Good marketing. Good marketing. Even during the whole Hillary Clinton thing, he actually tattooed Hillary Clinton on himself. Hillary Clinton? She's like she's so corrupt. Like, you don't know you got to know something about politics. But it is like, at that time, everyone was saying, I'm with her. Let's support women. Let's go. And he just got tattooed it in. That's it. Now we know that she's a psycho. I think then nobody knew. Tattooed it in. What do you do, man? Once you tattoo it in? That's the thing with the tattoos, dude. You're going to break. It's Kim Kardashian. Like, you're not going to marry her, are you? I don't know. What do you guys say? Am I being rude here? Tell me if I'm being rude. Is this wrong? Like, to say, like, tattoo? Let's watch the video. But actually, this is a video about him going to space. I like that too. But that's what I mean about he's doing banger publicity stunts. It's like, this is their job. This is what we got to be doing at the Drip. It's ridiculous. This is great power moves. As a public brand, it is just ridiculous moves that they're doing. But the thing is that, yeah, it's no, you know, the rip's got to rip, right? The rip's got to rip. You don't want your whole life to just be about these like shows or something. Like, you're just on a show and pretending to be friends with someone, and then it seems kind of fake. That's the only weird thing about it.
All my friends are cool and famous.
I mean, it's doable, you know, like Apple having a credit card. I mean, it makes sense. I'm surprised they haven't done it already. They got everyone's phone. They got you on the music. You can tie in the payments probably. You can just be like, oh, automatic. You get 10% off if you have Apple Music. I can't believe that guy.
Famous, except these three sad virgins.
Quick question. Is this about us?
Which part?
I guess the three sad virgins part.
Just a parody video. You guys are just playing characters.
Oh.
So it's people won't think it's us.
It's not about you at all.
The names are Martin, Ben, and John. They just don't have any swag.
What?
They're tall and weird and sad.
Oh shit, that's funny. Wow, you know, I really got to start like checking out these topics before I just start playing a video live on the show, because that is not what I thought it was going to be. And that's pretty, yeah, like I don't want to just play someone's sketch on the show. Hold up, let's find the thing. I actually was more interested in the Apple Pay. I think that's very impressive that Apple's doing Apple Pay. That's very exciting. Wow, this is embarrassing, eh? Just letting you guys see my YouTube suggestions. This can be an issue. This is very dangerous. Don't do what BabaJi do. Don't ever do this. Nothing crazy here though, actually. Everything's legit. Everything I can justify is like, oh, it's okay, I'm here. I'm doing research for the show. I gotta know all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? Yep, Ukraine stuff. Lo-fi. Wow, I'm smart. This is a good selection. Oh, Hamza, there we go. There's the nofap. Pretty far down on the nofap. Oh my God. Now let's check this out. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, where are we going? I want to see. Let's do the tattoo. Yeah, this. Why are you doing?
Hey, speaking of posting, you just went official with Pete on Instagram. So congratulations. Thank you.
Could you do? I don't like this. I think I'm too brown for this. This is a lot. This kind of public dating, like why? But they are in the right technically. And like once you look at all the details of the case, the morality of Kanye is just not there. Like he's stalking, he's being weird about this, he's being creepy basically. And last time we talked about this, the text message from Pete, he's saying, "Hey man, you need a therapist." No, but he said it nice. He said it nicely. He said it. He meant it. Don't say no. But I have said that to someone, and they're like, don't ever talk to me again. Like I had to leave. But I was me. I meant it. I'm like, bro, just get a therapist. It's 2022. It's fine. No one needs to be lashing out. No one needs to be doing weird stuff. You know what I mean? Weird publicity. Like but then this is the weird thing about these people is that it's all publicity stunts though, too. How much is real? How much is albums coming out? Got to make the sales. That's it. God is great. By the way, check out the new hat. Sick. Hold up.
I guess it's not official
Until you post, it's
on
not real.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that
Is this the culture now? It's not real until you do it on Instagram. Is this the culture? I don't like these. I don't like this dating for views, public dating stuff. I think it's because as a kid, my parents never did PDAs. You know what I mean? And it's like, as a brown person, it's a lot for me to see these kinds of PDAs. What are people like? How do you do this? Am I conservative? Because I do believe in hollering. Like, I do feel like if you're out and you're single and, you know, like you're just hanging out, it's good to make friends, be chatty, talk to people, be, you know, just be friendly. If you think someone wore a nice dress, has a cool thing, you can say it. You can say, "Oh, that's tight. I like it." Or not tight, because that might even sound like they're fat, but you can just say, like, that's cute. I like your dress, it's cute. You can say that. You can say, "Oh, that's a cool bag. Where'd you get it?" Say it. Be a chatty Cathy, be friendly in the community. I believe in that. Because, you know, I believe in being like, especially now that I'm coming to these, you know, this really coming to this wedding is like such a reawakening for me. It's like, I believe in the community again. You know, I was believing in it for the last couple of years, but really coming to this wedding and just talking about this Patel Convention, I'm like, we need cool spaces for people to hang out, dance, get high, chill, do cool stuff together. Because if you don't set up a thing, then it's all just boring. Like I remember growing up and it was all so boring, the events and stuff. Anyway, maybe there's a reawakening happening and maybe I can do PDAs. I don't know. Let's keep going.
feel to you like that was something that you needed to do just to get it out of the way? Like it was, people were waiting to see that, or?
No, I have the cutest pictures of us and I want to be like, oh my God, we're so cute. And I want, you know, but then I'm like, you know, don't be so desperate. Don't be posting so much. Just give a glimpse. But yeah, so I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, this is like professional level Instagram politics. Really. I mean, it's professional level Instagram politics. Like that's very powerful. Yeah. What's that? What is that? Is he just drunk on the ground over there? What's this picture? Oh, he's just like laying in her lap. Wow. It's a lot. Like, does it? Okay. See, this is where maybe, tell me if I'm being conservative. But when I see stuff like this, I kind of feel like, you know, Kanye is really upset right now, but that's fine. It's like, that's not her problem, right? That's not her problem. So I do feel pain for him. That's so sad for him. She's just on. Imagine your ex goes on TV and just talks about like, I'm so happy with my new person. We're so good together. And we have so many cute pictures. And he's thinking like, I'm going to work things out. But apparently she's been doing it for like a year. So at some point you got to say, baby, just leave it. Just leave it. This is a big problem in the culture. That's another thing I was very proud of. I was talking to my niece about this too, where I'm like, just date people who love you. And she was like, 100%. I'm not chasing anyone around. If you're like, you need to really be putting a lot of heavy effort into this, or I don't care that much. You know what I mean? Like, I care, but I'm not gonna, I'm not initially gonna do all that. So you need to be so loving and joyful and like be excited to be here, or probably not gonna go anywhere. Sorry. You gotta bring that heat on it, because I'm not doing it. But anyway, no, it's not that I'm not doing it. It's that like, why chase after someone who doesn't like you? It's like, just that is a tough lesson to learn, though. You get obsessed. I mean, they are married with kids too. So they are married with kids. And there's so many of these marriage situations that end up like this, where people are like, you should make it work out. Like they feel guilty. And then one person's just like, I'm so happy with my new boyfriend. It's been a while though. It's fine.
I don't know what the right thing to do is. Like, I haven't dated since before Instagram existed. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know
What
And
the rules are.
First of all, as I say
Before Kanye.
to you all the time, I just want you to be happy. You deserve to be happy, and I'm happy that you're happy. That's all that matters.
Thank you. Yeah.
Who's this? This is some Gamfoy. This Ellen is a Gamfoy. March 16th, 2022. That's basically what this a Gamfoy is in Gujarati. It's like a village auntie. That's what this is. She's like the village auntie for white people, or for America. And so these people come on, and then Ellen says, "I bless you, and I want you to be so happy. May you be so happy and joyful and prosperous. I want happiness for you."
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
I see a shift in you and an ease in you, and just a whole different side. And you see a different side of you too. I mean, it's
Wow. I didn't know Ellen was like a BabaJi like this. I didn't know Ellen Guruji Ellen. Ellen Guruji. Guruji Ellen. No wonder she's so strict on these writers. If the jokes aren't tight. Not how BabaJi don't like it. She's like one of those strict BabaJis in her Ellen Tube ashram. But I like this. I never knew. I've never seen Ellen. Her stand-up is incredible. Her stand-up is so tight. If you watch, and it's clean. But I didn't know she does this. I like this, like, I want the best for you, and this is best for you, and this is what you should do. God is great.
it's a different you.
I mean, I think it's just in life, like no matter what it is, I just think I encourage my friends and the people that I love just to be happy. And I went for it. I was like, you know what? I'm in my 40s. Like, it. Sorry. Like, just go for it. Find your happiness.
Yeah.
And like, I went.
Unprofessional. She said the F word. Wow. That's, you know what it is? It's almost like in Hollywood, there's like an unsaid rank. And for certain special people and for certain special situations, the network almost does it as like a publicity stunt. They go, "I'm good. We said the F word today." You know, the other time I heard it is when Jimmy, I don't know if it's Jimmy Kimmel or what's the other one? Stephen Colbert on his Late Show, when he's so mad at Trump, like at these like height of like Trump's being such a bad person, he swears on him on the Late Show, and he gets fined, I think. You know, but they're not supposed to swear on TV. But this is one of those situations where Guruji Ellen said, "Okay, no, it is okay. This time it is okay. You have to be happy. This time it is okay." This is all, and look, not to make it about Kanye, but it is a little bit, the culture's basically saying, hey, he's not allowed to chase after you like this. Yeah, and you have to. Honestly, you have to. You have to do it. This happened to my family even. Yeah. Because some guys are psychos and they won't let the girl go. And there's like stalking her, harassing her, all this shit. I don't know. I'm not saying... It's hard to tell like how far that is with Ye. Wow, I'm saying Ye like we're friends, but it's hard to tell how deep that is. But it sounds like it. Like he's showing up at the parties and shit. It's not acceptable. Divorce is divorce. My cousin was just telling me that like someone got a divorce. Actually, I remember even our neighbor when I was in Brampton. Our neighbor, her daughter's husband, like her daughter just got a divorce. And the husband had to leave at some point. And then the mom was like, if we were in India, we'd go beat the shit out of him. She's like, if we're in India, we'd go beat the shit out of him. smack his mother in the face, say, you stupid shit, you raised a son like this, garbage, smack you, smack his dad, pieces of shit. That's what she's, no, honestly, she's not even joking. Gangster Patel shit going down in India. You can't just leave a marriage. That's what they do, but no, that's unacceptable. You can't do this. This is not the correct morality of 2022. 20 years ago, maybe you had the overwhelming support, but even in my family, my close family, even there's situations like this. The guys may be abusive, whatever, but it doesn't matter. The girl says she's out, she's out. But then the aunties on it, the aunties who really are the ones who are going to help the girl get out somewhere, because they don't even tell the men about this. This is a crazy politics in the community. This like her leaving her, this divorce that happened, like nobody told me. And the guys are not really like, they kind of hear about it, but they don't care that much. It's the women. It's like the women, like one or two women are helping her get out and finding her a path out. And then all the other women are like, what are you doing? You're ruining a marriage. I know, dude. What the fuck, man? Unacceptable. This is the morality of 2022. This is the morality. And that's why Kim Kardashian can say,
Went for it and I took my time and I found it and it feels so good and I want to hold on to that forever.
Yeah, good. So I have to ask, it's my job as an interviewer to ask about the tattoo. Everyone said, because he posted this the selfie sort of, right? And they're reading into it saying that there's a tattoo that says Kim.
Yeah, he has a few tattoos, a few cute ones, you know, that he got. But this one is it's not, that one, the Kim one isn't a tattoo. It's actually a branding, like a branding. Because, let me explain it, because he wanted to do something that was really different. Because like, okay, first.
ew, like Yellowstone. Come on, dude. It's weird. We're painting this Pete. This is typical as the first time a comedian's getting laid in the whole community. The first time a comedian's getting laid. Well, who always gets laid in our culture, in this community? Who always gets laid? It's the musicians. One time comedian gets laid, and look at what we do. He's messed up. He's Stockholm syndrome. He's branding himself. Why are you branding, dude? This is unacceptable.
Tattoo we got, I was like, oh, so cute, thank you, oh my God. So, you know, second, whatever. I'm like, oh, that's so cute, but like, that's what tattoo people do, right? Like they get tattoos of what's going on in their life. And
Wait, back
so I
up,
was like, am I
back up.
special?
You said first tattoo, so he has 3 tattoos of you? Well, it sounds like this is like the third. So the first tattoo was, you said, kind of cute. So
wow, dude, she's so proud of her. She's like, yay, when you got it, you got it. Oh, before me, he was with Ariana Grande. But hey, when you got it, you got it. She's so proud of her mans. 3 tattoos? That's a lot.
Oh, yeah. Is it your name or is it like a little?
The branding is my name.
Right.
The other ones are like cutesy things. I think my favorite one, it says here, it says, my girl is a lawyer. It's really cute. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So my girl's a lawyer, and then what's the other one?
There's a few.
All right. All right. But when you say branding, so like
Branding.
literally like an iron thing
Yes.
went onto his body
Yes.
to brand Kim.
Yes.
Well, you are a brand when you think about it. Wow.
Because it's like, I don't.
Wow. What this is, this is why there's all like whole red pill communities, men's rights communities. This is why they're here. This is why they must be going nuts so bingo bongo right now over this shit. They must be going bingo bongo nuts. So Jordan Peterson's gonna shit his pants when he sees this. Don't show him. He's gonna shit his pants. He's gonna say, what is he teaching the boys? Brand yourself? She should have branded. He's so feminist though. That's what he does though. He even got Hillary. Why did he get Hillary Clinton tattooed? He tattooed Hillary Clinton. She's a psycho. She's a war criminal, right? Like, I think everyone thinks that now. Even Democrats stole the election from Bernie, like just murdering people in Syria or Yemen. I don't know. Even all this Russia shit, she ratcheted up a lot of this Russia war stuff. People said Obama. I was watching a video that said Obama was like nicer than her. Like she was aggressive. Like she wanted to like, Putin. Hey, you want to do it? She was aggressive like that, apparently. I don't know. That's what I heard. But they all are. Obama pulled back a little, and then apparently even Trump was. That's the crazy thing about all that. Anyway, let's continue this.
I don't know. Like, I just think he was like, I want something that's there that I can't, you know, get rid of my tattoos, because he's in the process of getting rid of his arm tats and his neck tats. So he's like, I don't want to be able.
Oh my God. I honestly, this is why I like my Patel community, is a very no tattoo. This is very frivolous to me. The public displays of affection is like, it's a lot of, you're making a lot of drama out of your life. But then the tattoos, and then you're removing the tattoos. Dude, probably Hillary. Dude, just stop with the tattoos. Like, you don't need 3 and he has 2 tattoos and branding of Kim, 1 girlfriend. He's going to be just banging someone else in 6 months. Idiot. What are you doing? This is irresponsible, man. I can't believe this guy lives with his mom. His mom needs to talk. Someone needs to talk to this. You know what we would say? I'm feeling very Patel today, but what we would say in the Patel community, we'd say, Bagriyo. That's how Bagriyo to. Rotten. He has become a rotten. Rotten influence. Tattoo. Remove tattoo. Tattoo. Why is the tattoo? Why is he removing tattoos? You're not even 30. Just leave the tattoos, dude. They're cool. It's fine. They're sick, man. They're great. They're full arm tattoo. I gotta say though, like, tattoo, the thing about this arm tattoo, like at this point, I've seen cops with the arm tattoo. I was at the bank, and the person at the bank had like arm tattoo coming out, and I asked them, and they're like, yeah, I have a full arm tattoo. But you work at the bank, right? So it's like the banker has it, the cop has it. At this point, this full arm tattoo, stop. Like, is it really cool and original? I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't want to insult anyone who's already got it. Who's in the comment section that already has that? We're gonna have a tattoo talk after this. We gotta have a tattoo talk. Like, no, it's fine. One life to live. No judgments. YOLO. Whatever.
Able to get rid of it or to cover it up, and I just wanted it like there as like a scar on me.
Wow. Well, it's faster too than just sitting for a tattoo, just to get branded. I got to think about this.
It's so cute, guys.
Yeah, she's like, I got to think about this. Is this unethical? This woman, she's like, it's so cute. Dude, if a girl branded herself, we would all fucking put the guy in jail. Not to go straight to an incel argument over here. Not to go hard right way over here with my arguments. Sorry to sound like a proudy boy, but if I was dating a 25-year-old girl, and God forbid she branded herself, God forbid she got a tattoo of me. People would say, well, what is this? That's a big age gap. I don't know. He's influencing her life. He's leading her down the wrong path. He's having bad influence. And even the Indian community say, her mind is become rotten. She's become brainwashed rotten from him. And Kim does it, and she goes, what, guys? It's cute. It's branding. It's not cute. I don't think it's cute, actually, technically. I think it is, right? Tell me, we're going to have a spiritual discussion after this. Listen, let's finish this video, and then I'm going to come into the comments. I want to have a spiritual discussion about this. This is ridiculous. Am I in the dark? Am I in the dark here? Am I not on top of this new trend? Is BabaJi's getting old? And BabaJi doesn't know that, yeah, hey, everyone's branding. I branded my girlfriend's name on my ass. When did this start? Is this what the community's doing? Let's spiritual discussion in 2 minutes in the comment section. Let's finish the video.
It is cute. It's adorable. We're going to take a break. More with Kim after this.
Wow. So even Ellen knows. But Ellen at this point is so just scared of cancel culture too herself. I think that she's just kind of like, she's just like in her head, like, is that inappropriate? Should I be getting mad at her? Should I tell her, like, what are you doing? Wow, we got $10. Clayton Jordan, $10. Pete has been around that family for years. It's not like Pete is some random guy. I think he is a snake, and there's a lot more to the feud that couldn't easily be explained to the public. here's the thing, right, Clayton? And I appreciate the $10 and I appreciate it. But you know what I find with these situations? Like, I'll give you an example of something that happened to someone that we know. This girl wants to leave a guy, right? This girl wants to get a divorce and just leave. And this guy is not letting her go. Like, he's like chasing her around. He's like he's like following her and shit, like weird shit, right? So and then like I was saying before, the aunties are like 20% on her side, 80% on his side. So in the community, it's still 80% of the aunties on her side. And they're calling these aunties on this side that are helping the girl, like the 5% of aunties are helping the girl escape. They're on this side. 95% of aunties are there saying, what are you doing? You're breaking marriage. They're on her time. They're trying to keep her. And at one point, they start arguing with these aunties start arguing with these aunties about like, oh, he's not even, he's not even drinking anymore. So tell her to come back then. He's making more money now. So you tell her to come back. It's like, no, this isn't a discussion. Like, we're not negotiating this. It's like, we're already in the realm of like, you're not supposed to be here, Habibi. You know, and I say that with love because people have, you get your heart broken and you really want to attach yourself to someone. But every moment you spend trying to go after this and trying to break them up, like on all levels that I can think of, the only thing for Kanye to do right now is go bang some hot model, just find someone hot and just give that 6 months of go do your, and I mean, don't be fake about it. Don't do, I do think the whole thing's a little fake, to be honest. Like, the healthiest thing for him to do would be to just get on with your life and say, okay, that's over. She's not interested anymore. She's with this guy. Like, who cares? Like, whatever. I'm going to bang so many other girls. There's nothing to be mad at him about. That always pissed me off too, man. I remember I was like early 20s and I hooked up with someone who was in their 30s. And I guess they're married, but like sometimes married women do this where they're just like, yeah, I'm married. Like, yeah, or no, just say they're single, but really they're working through a divorce. But in her mind, she's working through a divorce. In her husband's mind, we're a family and we're getting back together. So they're crazy. I remember I was like 22 and like 3 old guys came to murder me one day. And I guess they felt bad. And I just acted like a pussy. I actually am really good at that. I'm really good at like acting like a pussy in any kind of fighting situations. I'm really good at being like, oh, I don't do fighting. No. And like, I have a weird, it's almost like a Jedi mind trick. I don't allow fighting. Like I'm like, oh, we don't do that. And there's some system that I have. Anyway, he just like scolded me. He's like, you're ruining people's lives. You're ruining people's lives. Like, he's just like yelling at me. I'm like, bro, I'm so immature. Like, I'm 21 years old. How am I not going to fucking, like, I don't know her. I don't know that you're still thinking you're getting back together. Like, see, I don't know, dude. You're crazy. So Pete Holmes is kind of in that situation. Like, this guy's like, I feel like Kanye is like you know, trying to, oh, Kanye did put a music video where in the music video, he murders Pete Davidson. So technically Pete Davidson has the morality. Yes. Pete has the morality. And what worries me is that he has the morality too much. And even Kim Kardashian is abusing him maybe. Because I don't think branding is like a healthy practice. But tell me in the comments. Krish Patel says Salavagrijo. Yeah, it's an animal, dude. Salavagrijo. Vidit Naik, what's up, man? Alan is the fakest of the fake. Who's Alan? What is so appealing about this hobbit? Right. What is so appealing about this hobbit? I mean, he's cool. You know, that's a good question. And I don't want to be a hater. And I do want to be happy for a fellow comedian. And I do want to appreciate that he's elevating the sexual appeal of the comedian. And I want to have respect for all of that he's done for the community. He's done great for the community. But I'll tell you what the appeal is, I think. and this is going to sound very rude to a lot of people, but so like I get this is so rude, but like his dad passed away in 9/11, and then he talks about very openly like he has depression and like he was thinking about like maybe suicidal thoughts, whatever. And there's something in the human psyche, right? And especially there's something in the feminine nurturing psyche that when a guy's dad died when he's 16 in 9/11 and he's saying he has depression and he's like scared, whatever, you just want to, you say, baby, hey, you want me to suck it? Hey, you want me to suck that? You want me to give a suck, make you feel better? That'll make you feel better. Is that gonna make you feel better? It happens. No, it's very common, actually. You'd be surprised. It's very common. Actually, I had a buddy of mine, very sexy guy. I called him he's like a James Dean rock and roll. He looked like a rock and roll, bad boy rock and roll. Like a X and Jackson. That's how he looks. His eyebrows are pointed in. He's a comedian, actually. Check out Morgan stand-up. Great comedian. He's actually been on the show. He's been on this show, and when he was on, Steven yelled at him. And like everyone, honestly, like everyone thought it was kind of weird that Steven got mad at him. And then Steven even felt bad. And then I felt bad for him too. I was like, sorry, man. I don't know why he got mad, but whatever. Something happened, whatever happened. I got to bring Morgan back. I hope he'll come back. It'll be fun if he does it. But anyway, his face, angry face, always looks angry. This guy has sex more than anyone I've ever met and never talks. And like technically sexy too. Like, so he is a good looking guy too. So I'm not saying he's just good looking. Good looking, okay, it'll take you a certain way. But this guy looks traumatized. He looks like worried, angry. So a very kind of feminine nature around that says, baby, how do I make you feel better? If you're too smiley around, let me tell you something. If you're too smiley around these girls, they won't bang you. You'll just talk and it'll be 4 a.m. You got to stop talking. I had to train myself. To be like, don't talk, man. Just shut up and shut up, and then sex starts happening. You know what I mean? But I've talked myself out of sex even. Gone. Why? Shut up. Be in the moment. Soak in this moment. Let them talk. That's a big one too. Just let them talk. Goes a long way. And then I'll tell you these kind of sob stories. I mean, it's a powerful technique. I know some guys who, like, if they're getting close to getting laid, they'll say some shit about like, oh, my sister died. You know what I mean? Like, no, have respect. Have respect. They're not doing it like, oh, they're not making up my sister died. They're just getting close to having sex. And then they'll bring up something traumatic. It makes them feel like more connected. So they'll do like, so it's like opposite of what you think. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like most guys, they think like, oh, I'll make more money and I'll do more. And then people like me. That's not how you make friends though. Not the kind of friends that you want. You don't want some gold digger ass friends and girlfriends. People that love you for you, like there is that in human nature, and that's a beautiful thing of human nature. That's fine. That's how humanity survives. You know, even if you look in jail, right? There's men who can't get laid in real life. In jail, all these guys in jail, oh, you killed 6 guys? There's gonna be 10 women writing letters saying, I love you, I want to take care of you, what are you doing? I know you killed 6 guys, I can help with this. I feel this connection, I can help you, I can nurture you, I can take care of you. Very powerful. No, and that's how you know God is great. What else do you need? What other proof do you need than that? That is the most powerful. God is great. Like, it's so ridiculous. You can't even help it. This is what we teach in my loving kindness meditation, but also like, I'm talking about like serial killers. They will always have pen pals. People fall in love with them. And I think it is the collective unconscious, the collective energy, the Tao. Yeah, I think it's like the Gaia energy It's saying, oh, this guy's gonna blow, this guy's gonna murder people. Hey, someone go suck his dick. Release it. Help him release it. Yeah. This is the nature of life. It is a Leela. It is a Hare. We are but Hare Krishna in the Leela. We are but Hare Krishna in the Leela. I was telling my niece this today, and honestly, tell me what. Okay, wait. First of all, before I even go on to that, before we even move on to that, I want to know what y'all think. What is Kanye in the wrong here? Is Kanye in the wrong? Custom emojis. Yo, how do I put little things in here? Like, how do I add like a little question in the chat section? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm logged in as Amish Patel. What am I doing? I got to go into my own account. Okay, but when we're live streaming here like this, Yehuvi's laughing. Thank you. Ocho Cinco's laughing. True. Vidit Nayak. Laugh. Burak Zen Master. Pittiness. The perfect formulator for attraction. Haha. VV Amish. Can we look at the JFK assassination and see how it was the driver that killed JFK? Clearly seen in the video. VV. Wow. You know, people will just find any place to say their conspiracy. VV, what are we talking about today? VV, what has been the subject matter of today's discussion? Let's stay on topic. McZemzem, pimping sympathy. That's true. 4 Hour Life, funny AF. That is also on topic because everything I have been saying is actually pretty hilarious. Helen Worry, spot on Stewie. Hello, laughing. Sorry, Nokia 95. Oh my God, I love that Nokia. I remember the first time we went to India. No, the first time we went to India, we knew they were ahead of us. Because when I was a kid, we went to India. We were always like, it always felt like we were ahead of India at one point. And then at one point, we know it switched over. Because early in my life, we'd go and they'd be like, did you bring us stuff? Do you have this? Do you have this? Can we have your toys? Can we have whatever? Then we go later in life and they go, what is this? Is a Nokia 22896? Buddy, we have a Nokia 99296, idiot. Come on, man. Get a Nokia. Get it brand new, first class. Their time has come. Their time has come. They're on top now. That's it. They're on top. That's the new empire. That's what people are saying. Yo, how do I add questions onto this though? Honestly, I am asking y'all that. Anyone know how to do live streaming? Because this is honestly, every time it's like I learn a new thing. You know what I'm saying? Every time something new comes in. We got this 27 concurrent viewers. This is actually low today. We usually get 40 to 60, which is not bad. I think we were getting like 100 with Steven. So it's literally, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, look, you are loved out here in the community. You are loved, and God is great. And look at that, the excellent connection just came. Did you see that, the excellent connection? It just popped in, the excellent connection. As soon as I started showing love for my congregation, it said excellent connection, and that's what we need. For our life, have the samosa guy on the podcast, please. Yeah, no, he's. But I don't know about him, but I think God make it. Hey, brother, God make it. That I think could be a T-shirt. God, what I did, God make it. And you know the best about the God make it is like Jacoby Napier says, you are loved to me. Thanks, baby. Love you too. For our life, you probably have to log in as the drip. No, I am logged in here as the drip. Hold up. Oh my God, there's so much stuff that I could talk about, but it is 4 o'clock and I got to go party with my nieces tonight. So proud of them. So proud, dude. Honestly, like this girl's like, I'm too scared to do this. I'm too scared to do this. And like, we got gangster rap music on and we're driving and it's just rip and drive. Rip and drive. It's not even legal here, but that's America, baby. That's it. They rip and dip. They have like almost like a greater sense of freedom than we do in Canada almost. They're just like, yeah, bruh, pass it. And we're not talking about like DJ, like gets the work done, putting in solid 8-hour days, gets the work done, get it all done, but then work hard, play hard, and that's it, and God is great. Yeah, just driving, pass it, bruh. Yeah, I got it. Bong rip! And everything's safe, by the way. I know girls in Canada, they won't drive on the highway. Do y'all know people like that? I know people in Canada, they won't grow. It's specifically, it is girls. Maybe guys do it too and they don't admit it. But I've met several girls in my life. And I met one girl who said she doesn't go on the subway. What? Just like a white girl from small town Saskatchewan. She said, oh no, I don't go on the subway. It's just a lot for me. It's just moving fast and that's a lot for me. Don't go on the subway. No, but then I know people who say that about the highway. This girl's driving, bong, rips it, responsible, gets it done. No issues on the road. I think actually another cousin is the bad driver. And I didn't see her do a rip and drive. So that's interesting too. You know what I mean? Like that's how much this girl rips. Rip and drive. Also, hilarious story I'll tell you guys. Oh my God. This is so funny. But really kind of inappropriate, but so funny. So she's telling me in high school, she's telling me when she's 13, that her teacher here in America, that's so sexist of me to say. I'm so racist, but in America, she's like 13 years old, and her teacher, the way she described it is like her teacher had like a crush on her. So she's telling me like one day he just puts a PA announcement and he's like, hey everyone, and doesn't do this for any other students, just for her only. He goes, hey everyone, I'm super pumped today because 1 week from today, it's a very special day today. It's Shreya's birthday, yeah! And he just does this announcement. So in 1 week, get ready to say, happy birthday, Shreya Patel. You are the greatest, yeah! So he does an announcement like this. No one else gets the announcement. And then a week later, she's like, bruh, I'm 13. She keeps saying, bruh, I'm 13. A week later, they're all doing a test, right? So in the test, you need the teacher there or you're not going to cheat. They're 13. But he walks out. He's like, what's going on? Walks out. Comes back in with a small birthday cake and sings happy birthday to you too. Just happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my most favorite 13-year-old in the world. Who are you? And she's like, I didn't even eat it. She's like, didn't eat it. She's like, I just gave it to everyone else. I'm not eating this shit. Even at that age, she's like, yo, you're fucked up. I'm not eating this shit. It's hard like that. But even at that age, she knew there's no danger here. Nothing happened beyond that too. I think she's just like, that's it. But dude, what is this guy? Right? Like, is that his moves? I don't know. That's what we were kind of discussing. Like, is this guy like doing? It's almost like he thinks his life is a rom-com, and he's just playing out like a rom-com. It's just, I know it's stupid. It's so disgusting, but it's so fucking hilarious, man. What is wrong with people? No, but Yehuvi. Haram! Honestly, I gotta go soon, but I do want to do a segment called This is a Haram! This is a Haram! I think that's a segment. This is Haram! What have you done? This is Haram! And God make it is also, I think, a very powerful sweater. Does anyone know how to design shirts? Because I now that we've done with the NFT thing, because everyone's flipping out about the NFT shit, because everyone is like, no, BabaJi, no, you're going to be a con artist. Stop it. And we can't do the NFTs now because you guys flipped out. I guess we should just move to the sweatshirts, t-shirts. So you know what I was thinking would be sick, actually? Last time Leah was saying that she wants just a sweater that says rip and dip. Or it's just like independently people have doing, because I don't think that's an official brand. This is great that we're doing a little shopping for the show. Let's do a little shopping. Because I do have to go soon. It's such a beautiful day out here. I think tomorrow I'm going to go outdoors on it. Why not? Rip and Dip. Oh, that's Rip and Dip. And it's got an alien and a cat and another cat. That's sick. Actually, I like that. Dolls Kill. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty sick. It's like cats. Wait a minute. Is this Rip and Dip? Far, Far Away graphic tee. Is Rip and Dip a TV show? Wait a minute. Is Rip and Dip a cat TV show? That's what it is, maybe. Is that what it is? Rip and Dip clothing. Oh, Rip and Dip clothing. No, we can't do this. It's over. If we had tokenized it. If we had tokenized it. Ridiculous, people. This website is sick too. Look at this cat. I should definitely buy one of these though. I mean, what am I, right? Like that, it's almost my karmas to buy one of these. It is my karma to buy one. But I don't like these baggy ass pants, homie. I like fitted. I thought fitted was what young people do. Is that out of style already? Jesus. No, I'm not switching from fitted. I like fitted pants. That's it. You got me on fitted and I'm doing fitted now. That's it. That's cute. I could get that. Rip and Dip. Oh, that's sick. Rip and Dip. Okay. Is this some kind of cat show? I don't know. I'm thinking God make it. God make it. And it's me doing this. Or me doing God make it. You know what I'm saying? Full tracksuit. We got to pick a color though. Right? We want to do full tracksuit, pick a color, God make it. And we can put God make it on the back. We could also put it on the front. And it could say Rip and Dip. That's the drip. Drip, Rip and Dip. No, the Drip podcast. Yeah. We're going to figure it out. What else did I need to show you guys? Yeah, no, listen, glad we talked about it. Let's see what the people are saying. Bold, $10. This is the problem, building an audience of people who have been scammed. They are not smart. There's nothing wrong with NFTs as a technology. It can be used as a scam or be used to reward fans. Right? It seemed like right up our alley, honestly. It seemed like it seemed like we could genuinely do it and be a beacon up to the world for what loving kindness can be. You know what I mean? A true, genuine piece of artwork. A real piece of art, a real movement. And by art, I do mean the show. Like, it's like the drip, and then we got to get sketches popping. So it's like, start with the drip, rip, and dips, go to the sketches, go to the, and then just start doing original TV shows, right? But you can just do them on YouTube. Yeah, no, it'll come. Rip and dip graffiti tees and hoodies. I like that. Oh, rip and dip graffiti tees and hoodies. Yeah, that's the thing. I want the R&D conspiracy cat shirt. Yeah, no, that is a tight brand, actually. One of my friends had one of those. What's up? Clayton Jordan, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bolt, thank you. Genevieve Johnson, thanks for coming. Burak Zen Master. I would love a minimalistic rip and dip t-shirt in Zen Buddhism style. Yes, we do have to keep it loving kindness Zen style. Yeah. Even for my meditation tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be doing the loving kindness meditation. Y'all should come. Oh, let me play the trailer for you. And then after that, I'm probably going to do an episode called Propaganda-Analy-sis. And it's going to be this guy. And this guy's a propaganda master. Let me show you. Wait, what can y'all see right now? Hold up. Let me share this. This is one of my favorite. He's like a right-wing commentator in India. But he rips. Republic TV, biggest. Remember I told you guys last time, what if there's a debate show? What if there's a debate show? Gritty debate show. Yelling, tough exchanges, whatever. A debate show, but the host of the debate show picked a team. Not only did he pick a team, he'd do the opening monologue. So he'd set the tone of like, this is the right team, and he's on a team, and he's the host and controls all of it. And then he does this like 8-on-8, 2 hours every night, TV in India. You'd say, this is crazy. How can you have a debate show and The host of the debate should be impartial. This is common sense 101. No, he's partial, openly partial, picks a team. It is a bit of a rip and dip, but that's why we got to do a propaganda analysis. But right now he's been doing rips on this movie called the Kashmir Files, and I just love this because basically he's accusing Bollywood of being too liberal and being too pro-Muslim. So he's accusing Bollywood of that. So now it's just like Hollywood in America, where the conservatives, they think Hollywood is a den of sinners, bunch of liberals. India, same politics. He's like he's a one-man Fox News. One-man Fox News. It's like if Tucker Carlson just went on the rip and then he just said, okay, I'm just going to call it all Republic TV. He calls it Republic TV, but it's as if Tucker Carlson just like ripped so hard that a network formed around him. That's what this guy is. He rips too hard. So this is 2 days after he did the first. So he's already done a rip on this Kashmir Files movie, calling out people in Bollywood for not loving the movie more, basically, because it's like because it shows like a Hindu massacre in Kashmir. So he's basically like, you people in Bollywood, you don't want to take it seriously. Why aren't you taking it seriously? You need to speak up right now. And he just does this whole debate like 2 days ago. But then this is what he says today.
In fact, the success of Kashmir Files, I think, is an eruption of the joy of the people in seeing a story that tells the facts as it was, as it is, with no political correctness. And that's good, viewers, because a genocide cannot be described with nuance and subtlety. The way in which Hindus were butchered and forced out of Kashmir was concealed. And the truth, when it came out, as it has in the Kashmir Files, has come out with full honesty and full force. But I asked tonight, has Bollywood learnt its lesson?
I just thought he goes, but I asked tonight, has Bollywood learned its lesson? What he means is like, have they learned their lesson? Because I spanked them 2 nights ago. I gave the whole Bollywood, I gave them a spanking. Have they learned their lesson? That's today's show. But 2 days ago, oh my God. We'll talk about this after probably meditation. So tomorrow evening, if I do a rip, or tonight in the evening, if I do a rip, I want to do this on the next episode of The Drip. On the next episode of The Drip, propaganda analysis, because Propa-gand-Analy-sis Expi-Allo-Doc-ious. Propa-gand-Analy-sis Expi-Allo-Doc-ious. Say it 5 times fast. Propa-gand-Analy-sis Expi-Allo-Doc-ious. Propa-gand-Analy-sis Expi-Allo-Doc-ious. This is propaganda analysis. This is some of the most powerful propaganda you'll ever see. I mean, it is really... I mean, the whole show, I mean, he rips 2 hours a night. It's his own network. Every night, he basically picks a debate, like he picks a thesis. I'm going to prove this. And then he does a 2-hour, almost like a play of just ripping and proving. And really, there's so much to learn of like how you can just manipulate a story, change, like, and silence people, real-time silencing. None of this shit. He brings them on the show, and on the show, he just talks over them. He says, shut up. You're an idiot. You don't know. One time he had a debate on, and it was someone basically calling for peace with China. Like this guy was saying, I think we should be more peaceful with China. Like he's talking about like there's border disputes. India, China have border disputes all the time. So this guy's going on the rip on China. Let's destroy them. Let's murder them. Whatever. One guy says they are our neighbors and we should work with them, right? And this guy Arnab, he goes, okay, Sanjay Jinping, how is the weather in are you speaking Mandarin? Sanjay Jinping is must be over there in China speaking Mandarin, because I don't understand his idiotic. The guy rips. Sometimes he just opens the show yelling.
Week. In the first part, the Bollywood ecosystem, whose hegemony has been challenged and defeated, and whose autocracy has been shattered, is my main theme. The splendid success of this film has delivered the people's verdict against this decaying Bollywood ecosystem, a term that was coined earlier this week. In fact, the Prime Minister spoke about the ecosystem and the narrative. But will Bollywood wake up after the Kashmir files? Here's the story, and then we debate.
So this is what I mean. It's like the show's called The Debate. He not only does he pay, like, look at this. This is 6 minutes in. This is all him doing his rip. I mean, there's some commercials for other shows that he has, but it's mostly just him doing doing his opening rip. Then he does this whole thing, showing like a bunch of clips that support his point. Then I think around here he brings on all the people, and I think this might just be half of the thing. This is debate number 1. Hashtag Bollywood wake up. Eight people. I mean, there's just so much to talk about here. The other episode was so good too. Why do people do it? He's like abusive to them. He like yells over them. He doesn't let them talk. But anyway, we'll talk about this next time. Arnab Goswami. It's terrifying, dude. Imagine he asked me to do the show. You can't. It's ridiculous. I'd have to go on just silly. I'd have to go on just being like a goof. You know what I'm saying? What makes a male face attractive? Great. But yeah, anyway, everyone's here still. You are loved. Apurva, Surva. Only violence is Armand's loud voice. Yeah. Yes, we are a bunch of memeable peeps who don't hurt anyone. Apurva Survey. Huh. India is such a meme. Yahuvi, India is such a meme. I mean, Yahuvi, I think India is the next great superpower of this world. That's what all the economists. That's when all the economists are saying India will rise, brother. India is on the rise. That's what every economist, look, the Americans can do what they do, and the Russians can do what they do, and China can do what it do. The numbers don't lie, and the numbers say economically, India will rise in this next generation. China's cocky right now because China right now is on a big growth spurt. They got a big population, big bang booming, big population. But unlike India, who every single citizen and if anyone brown here knows, everyone you don't have kids, you gotta have kids, you don't have kids, he has kids, she has kids, why don't you have kids, get married, have kids. Well, as much as that pisses me off personally, that's gonna pay off economically, because China has one generation of growth. After that, India will be number 1, brother. India will be number 1. So meme away, do a meme here and do a meme there. Quietly behind the scenes while everyone's not. Yahuvi says I'm brown. Yahuvi, that will come in handy for you. Don't learn Mandarin, learn Hindi. Don't learn Mandarin, learn Hindi. But actually, don't even learn Hindi. They have already learned English. They're basically American capitalists. I mean, honestly. Urena Bruce says, M. Brown can confirm. It's true, Urena. I mean, I'm telling you, this is what a lot of the people in the community are saying. And Urena, hey, sorry for, man, on meetup.com, I actually had, I thought I had canceled it, but I had a meetup event up there that I thought I had canceled, but it didn't cancel, and I left Canada and I didn't check it. And Urena was there, apparently went there. Nobody's at the event. So sorry, Urena, my bad on that. Listen, this meetup.com, I like it. It's genuine. It's a nice website. It's also like a 1995 website. It really, the functionality, it's an issue. But we're going to figure that out, and we're going to figure out really everything, all of it. Tomorrow I have a loving kindness meditation. Why don't we watch my meditation trailer real quick? And there's a Ryan Long, friend of the show right there. Make sure my struggle as an immigrant, we should actually get him on the show next week, because I've done comedy with him. He has a new comedy special out, looks like a hitter. I'll be doing a review of that for next week. Well, and then we'll bring him on. We'll have a little talk with Ryan Long. Let's check out the meditation trailer. No, my meditation trailer. Yes. Okay.
What do Sam up?
I can't watch this. Urane says, all good, brother. Love you, baby. Thank you so much. Apurva Survey, thanks for coming. Mac23806, thanks for coming. Spell _ says Kashmiri Pundits, thanks for coming. Yahubi, the music, thanks for coming. Yes. Yahubi says pro-Muslim is good. Pro-life, brother, pro-life. We can't be fighting each other. I'm operating on a loving kindness mentality. And if y'all come to my meditation tomorrow, you'll see the power of loving kindness. in play, because I'll do a quick lesson, and then we'll do mostly guided meditation tomorrow. I'm basically switching so that my sermons for now are going to be right here on the drip. They're going to be right here on the drip. So we got merch coming out. I think God Make It is the merch, and let's see what we can build on that for next episode, and hopefully we can lock that something down soon. God Make It, drip, God Make It. What was I going to show you? I was going to. What do Sam Ovens, Yuval Harari, Michael Jackson, Hitler, and the CEO of LinkedIn have in common? All understood now more than ever that in order to dominate, you must meditate. It was Lao Tzu who once said, mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power. What would you do with that power? Pay off your house? Get a new car? Destroy your enemies? Are you anxious, depressed, prone to bits of rage? It's getting cold and it's getting dark. You're probably feeling lonely at night too. Well, guess what?
Winter is coming.
And it's only going to get worse. We're coming out of a pandemic, going into a supply shortage, depression is on the rise. Do you want to know what else is on the rise? Heroin epidemic, domestic violence, China! And that's why I'm announcing my emergency loving kindness meditation. The Buddha has instructed me thus, yes. Since my certification from Harvard X University and the Udimai International Ashram, I am now ready and delighted to finally do my karmas and deliver my beautiful meditation to you in the comfort of your own bed through my Zoom meetup group. Basically what we're going to do is open with a little bit of stand-up off the top about my dating life. We're going to talk about the state of loving kindness in the world. We are going to perform a public loving kindness of a major figure together as a group. After that, I will be opening it up to you, the congregation, with some oracle card readings. Now, with these oracle cards, what happens is you tell me about a dating problem that you're going through, and then the unconditional love of Rumi will guide my hand to picking the right card that will help you see through the illusion in your mind and reconnect you with the infinite loving kindness that is the truth of your situation and every situation. After that, I will perform a loving kindness meditation where I'll give you basically the most advanced technique of loving kindness that'll just fill you right up with that pure infinite loving kindness source. I'm gonna use the most powerful technique because you know what, with what's going on in the world today, I said I gotta give them the most powerful technique, the most advanced technique. After that, we'll transition into a yoga nidra meditation, which is like a relaxation. So you can go from there and go right back into sleep. Because like I said, you can do this meditation from your bed. Or you can wake up, go party, do the night shift. Whatever you do, you will be fully charged with infinite loving kindness, which is the Buddha's most powerful technique. And he will be there to help us because that is his karmas. And if you join the meetup group now and practice with me every week, then you will gain the power to destroy your enemies and dominate the market joyfully, effortlessly, channeling and attracting infinite loving kindness into your life and into the world. And why not? Infinite loving kindness is your true Buddha nature. And all you must do to access that infinite loving kindness is just but come to meditation. Only you have to just but come to meditation, and infinite loving kindness can be yours. Bhagwan loves you. Bhagwan loves you. Bhagwan loves you.
To the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
It's Ebro, Laura Rosenberg. Give it up. Our very special guest today, Sadhguru, is with us today.
Yes.
Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Sadhguru?
Sadhguru.
Sadhguru. And Sadhguru, is that a title or your name?
26 seconds. My bad. What's up, everybody? I had to go. Did a little tinkle, but listen, thanks for coming. You are loved. Make sure you go dancing tonight. I think it's very important, very powerful for the culture. Very, very important for the culture, very important for the community. Burak says, love this trailer. Hold up. share. Let me do one final share of these fun tiar. Urena Brew, LMAO, about to get copyrighted. I know, right? My bad. Harvard X. Honestly, like half of our videos are getting demonetized. It's so strict. They just like change rules, and then it's like it's an issue. I think it's the sound mostly, but you know what? We're working on it. We're working at ways around it. And also, once it gets copyrighted, you just have to say like, just cut that out, and then it's fine. It goes on. And a lot of times you can just cut out the audio. So it's okay, but it is weird because most of the time though, they copyright it and then they're like, oh no, you're allowed to use it. Like I got to say like, no, like, so they're like, this video is not making any money because of copyright. And then I have to tell them like, no, I'm allowed to comment on it. It is my right. I'm a human being. I have God's will in my heart. I am animated by the spirit of the most high universal source. And that gives me the right to make commentaries. I was born and raised here. I pay my taxes. I have the right to make commentaries. And then they release the thing. But by then it's like, dude, you're going to pay me for the hits, idiots? So that's why, listen, that's why we are working on merch. I like the full thing. I got to say, because the full one color tracksuit, it says, I'm ready to work, but also I'm ready to party like it's work. You know what I'm saying? And that's how everything is here. The family here, they're rip and dip. I told you. Got the awards. Taste of India 2011. Bing bang, got it. So anyway, Sumant Kadiala says, bless you, BabaJi. Sumant, may you have 1,000 children. May you have so much prosperity, and they will be prosperous, and they will each have 1,000 children. You are blessed. Burek, Zen Master, love this trailer. Urena, thank you, love you too. Urena Brew, one of the best ads I've ever seen. LMAO. Yes, it's a great ad. I mean, come to meditation tomorrow. It's meetup.com/loveoracle. Apurva Survey says, where is your meditation channel? I'll show you. It's the main channel, but you come to the meditation through meetup.com. Here we go. Meetup.com/loveoracle. And I'm not signed in, so it says I'm not there, but it says, you see this? Wake, Bake, Meditate Sunday service for stoners, 2 p.m. tomorrow. Perfect time to take a nap. Perfect time to take a little nap. But if you're out in public, if you're out doing a hike, whatever, put it on the headphones. Do a little, you can listen while I do the opening lecture. You listen. And then after, we'll go into the guided meditation. And it will be a pure recharge of loving kindness. Because basically the way that the loving kindness meditation works, the system of it is that this whole life is some kind of a loving kindness video game. And in every moment, and really in micro levels too, you're always being given a choice of like love or fear. You know what I mean? And your brain is always making these little games of ways that you can remember that you're love again. So basically you're always like, it's like you're always stressing out so that you can say, I'm love. That's the whole game. That's the whole game. And look, it's hard to explain here. We're just come to meditation. You'll feel it. You'll feel that recharge. Urena has been a bunch of times, actually. Urena Brew has been a bunch of times. And I think some other people have crossed over to the drip. But I think the way that the meditation is going to work now is that the meditation is going to be more strictly a meditation. And you can do it if you're out in nature, and you can do it at home, whenever. You can do it in bed if you want. Guided meditation. So you just listen and I guide you through it. Music, beautiful. It's a journey it's a psychedelic journey to infinity and back. You can smoke a little weed, you can do little mushrooms if you want, but we go into the heart. We go into your heart because in your heart is your power source. And we, check out what's that power source? Where's it coming from? How do we make sure that we're getting the full source energy coming in? We got to make sure the full source energy is coming in, and we got to check your heart for any love blockers. And that really is what loving kindness meditation is. It checks your life for is there any love blockers here? Any love blockers? We look at it, we meditate, and we say, you are love too. And as you say, you are love too, it heals, it releases, and then you get more energy in the system. You're getting, that's the meditation. So Check it out tomorrow, 2 p.m. You can sign up here, meetup.com/love-oracle, and make sure that you remember that you are loved. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Peace. Hold up. Here we go.